thanks for joining me today. Today we're going to be talking about part 3 of the environmental health series that I am currently going through. Last week we did part 2, the week before we did part 1, so just a very quick recap. Part 1 was about colour coordination around your zones, so making sure that you're choosing the correct colour for the correct zone. So colours in terms of the correct colour of mop, mop bucket, mop handle, brushes, dustpan and brush, etc. So for example, in the kitchen it would be potentially green, so green mop, green bucket, green handle, green brush, green dustpan and brush, etc. Different colour for bathrooms, and the mops, etc. are zone specific, so specifically for one zone. So week 2 we spoke about environmental health's preference, or the way in which you should be washing and should be sanitising your dishes to make sure that your dishes are obviously stripped of soil but also sanitised and free from bacteria, to make sure that infection control is being adhered to. So now we're going to be talking about sanitisers. So the best way to choose your sanitizer and kind of dispelling some of the myths around some of the misinformation that's being printed on the labels for sanitizers. So most sanitizers, so with regard to a catering kind of environment, you'd need to really engage a 2-step process in sanitizing or cleaning your surfaces. So before any food is prepared on any surface, you need to start the 2-stage process, and the first process of this would be to clean down your surface. So that can be done either with your sanitising spray or with just water. You're just kind of cleaning it off and getting rid of any kind of soil, stickiness, crumbs, etc. The second process in a food preparation area, in a catering environment, would be to use a BSEN 1276 chemical. So BSEN 1276 is a chemical which demonstrates a log reduction, a 4 times log reduction, so it kills 99.9999% of bacteria. What we find a lot is that, particularly in supermarkets or domestic environments, you get surface sprays that say this one kills 99.99. It's only a 2 log reduction, which is not suitable for BSEN 1276 accreditations. So if you're operating in a catering environment, preparing food for the general public or for paying customers, or in a hospital or catering environment, you need to be using a BSEN 1276 chemical with a log reduction of 4, so 99.9999, 4 log reduction. So we recommend this one. This is a cleaner sanitizer that you can get here at Astral Hygiene. Somebody will pop a link down in the comments for me so that you can click on that and have a look at this one. This one is a kitchen cleaner sanitizer. It's BSEN 1276. So it's operating a 4 log reduction, so 99.9999% of bacteria is killed. And it's also food safe, fragrance free, so it's not going to taint or affect your food's taste or smell or anything like that. So great product for catering environments. Now with COVID and with the pandemic, environmental health officers are kind of moving away. They are still very much focused on the food environment, but they are moving away and looking at kind of other areas that are where contagions will be passed. So places like hotels, bars, restaurants, anywhere that anybody's coming in from outside, touching things, hospitals, care homes, anywhere where kind of high touch areas are being touched frequently. Obviously, we have learned over the last kind of 12 to 18 months that, when people are touching things, they're potentially passing COVID infection from one area to another area. So I've touched my face and I'm now going to touch this light switch and turn it off. So we need to make sure that all of these kind of areas are being sanitized with something which will kill enveloped viruses, a chemical that is BSAN 14476, which will kill viruses and bacteria, and the one that we would recommend would be this one. This is Hygiene Extreme. This kills viruses and bacteria within 30 seconds. So this will kill coronavirus, adenovirus, poliovirus, bacteria, so Staphylococcus, E. coli, all of the bacteria and viruses that may cause us harm. This one also kills norovirus with a slightly longer contact time, but all of the ones that I mentioned before norovirus, this kills in 30 seconds. 30 seconds is quite a key number with regard to both your catering area, so your BSAN 1276 chemicals, and your non-catering areas, so your BSAN 14476 chemicals, because in reality, when we are, a domestic cleaner or a professional chef or a professional kitchen porter, we are looking to spray and then wipe it away as quickly as possible. But the contact time does need to be observed to make sure that the bacteria and or the viruses are dead and can be wiped away. So 30 seconds is the quickest contact time available in the marketplace. So that's why we stock the Cleaner Sanitizer and the Hygiene Extreme. They're both 30 seconds for most of these viruses. If you have a look at some of the items that are available in the supermarket, and I love to do this, love to go down the supermarket and have a look and see what's what and just keep my knowledge up to date. So there are lots of ones that say this will kill bacteria in 5 minutes, 5 whole minutes. So spray it on, and then what you're going to do for 5 minutes while you're waiting to wipe it off. 5 minutes is a long time. 30 seconds is a long time when you're standing around, but I basically spray it across from one area to the other area, go and get some kitchen roll or some centrifuge, which you can obviously get from us, and then come back and wipe it all the way. 5 minutes, I could clean a couple of bathrooms in 5 minutes. So so 5 minutes is just not a workable time in my professional opinion, and you need to make sure that what it says on the front isn't kind of misinformation. So kills 99.99% of bacteria is not enough for a professional catering environment. Kills 99.999% of bacteria is not enough. 99.9999 bacteria is a 4-log reduction, and that's what we're looking for, to make sure that it is adherent to the bacteria reduction that makes your units, your surfaces, your workspace safe to use. So anything that says kills 99.99% of bacteria does not carry accreditation. Anything that says, and I mean, they do go even further in terms of making sure that there's a lot of misinformation out there. So I have come across this one quite a lot, which I think is just, it's just not right. Tested against BSAN 1276 kills 99.99% of bacteria. So it's failed. So it's basically failed the accreditation. So watch out for that. I would advise you to only use a trusted hygiene supplier like ourselves to procure and supply your sanitizers and your hygiene products, to make sure they are up to standard. Obviously, when you shop with Astral Hygiene, you get free delivery over £25, you get free access to our material safety data sheets, you get free access to our experts like myself, you get free access to advice, guidance, etc. You get free environmental health support. So we offer this to every customer that shops with us, whether you buy something for £3.50 or something for a lot more value. aim to do is to add value to the overall proposition. Please do share this video on Facebook. Please do follow our Facebook page, follow us on Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, because that is where we put all our new content first. Thanks so much. Bye.